And still to come on NBC 25, a mother pregnant with her second child is also battling cancer. She's here this morning with her husband and her 18-month-old little girl, Dara. We'll hear from them coming up and also how you can help them. But first, today's deal. Welcome back. Our next story is about a family from the Saginaw area who's battling cancer. We have Anna Sinisco here with us on my left, and also her husband Brian Sinisco, and a family friend over here, Brittany Gillette. Thanks for coming in today.
Hi.
And we can't forget about little Dara. Hi, Dara. She's 18 months old. She's like, hi. Let's start with you, Anna. You are right now. You're 32 weeks pregnant. Is that?
Yeah,
You're 32 weeks pregnant,
and we're set to deliver at about 36 weeks.
It was in August, though, when something terrible happened. You fell down the stairs, but in a sense, a miracle at the same time, because when you went to get tested, they found a baseball-sized tumor next to your heart.
Yeah,
How scary.
It was a strange miracle, to say the least, and we've been kind of the best of times, the worst of times type experience where you're so excited about pregnancy. Obviously, you know the feelings of so much joy, anticipation for the baby, and yet the diagnosis that we had, it all happened really quickly. I actually passed out, which was what brought about the diagnosis, fell down some stairs, broke my arm, which made it necessary for me to have a CT, which they don't usually give to pregnant women. And on the CT, they just happened to notice that there was this mass, and it had been causing me, some symptoms, fatigue, and just, a little bit shortness of breath during exercise, but things that you would associate with pregnancy. So I really had no idea. She was diagnosed with stage 3 lymphoma and is currently battling. She goes to treatments every 3 weeks at U of M Ann Arbor for chemo, and there is certain chemo and everything that they can do for pregnant women. Brian, this must have been a scary time for you as her husband.
Yeah, it was. It seemed like everything was going really well. She was tired, and looking back, you see her being tired, and maybe I should have known, but you associate so many things with pregnancy, so it is hard to think, oh, chemo and pregnancy at the same time, but it's amazing that medicine can do chemo safely during pregnancy, and it has been. We have had ultrasounds that have showed the tumors getting smaller, and we've had a lot of friends and family that are helping us immensely, and we have faith that Anna will be healed. We pray that it's miraculous, but we're doing chemo now, and the baby's growing and the tumors are getting smaller.
I'm sure Dara keeps you guys, your spirits up every day. Definitely. A few seconds left, but speaking of getting help from everybody, there's a special fundraiser happening in just a couple weeks, and Brittany, if you can tell us a little bit about that, there's some information on the screen.
Yes, on November 3rd from 4 to 9 p.m. at Grace Baptist Church in Saginaw. We will be hosting a benefit. Tickets are $15. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet. There will be a silent auction from 5 to 7, and we hope everyone can make it.
And all the money is going to go back into supporting Anna and Brian as they, I'm sure you have a lot of medical costs and the gas going back and forth to Ann Arbor. We're going to talk to you guys again. Dara, we'll hear from you too, right?
And still to come on NBC 25.
Yep, a mother pregnant with her second child, also battling cancer, and here she is this morning, and they're going to share her story next and how you can help them out. But first, today's deal.
All right, Jason, thanks a lot. Definitely warming up today. I'm sure you guys enjoyed the warm weather coming in. We're here with Anna Sinisco and Brian Sinisco, and also Tiffany Kim. Thanks for coming in this morning. We're talking to a Saginaw area family who's dealing with cancer right now, and Anna, and specifically, you were diagnosed in August with stage 3 lymphoma. Not only were you diagnosed at that time, you were also pregnant. You're 32 weeks pregnant now, and you were 25 weeks pregnant at the time in August when you passed out one night getting up out of bed, fell down the stairs, only to find out it
was a very, very quick, going from everything's okay and I'm just pregnant and side effects of that to diagnosis with cancer and starting chemo treatments, which actually 1 out of 1,000 pregnancies are affected by cancer. Breast cancer and cervical cancer are the most common, but the cancer that I have, lymphoma, it's been treated with chemotherapy safely several hundred times at least recorded in the U.S. And so we're really optimistic, but the pregnancy has carried us through with a lot of hope for the future, and a lot of just ambition to get through it, and we're halfway through chemo right now, and we have an 18-month-old daughter, so she's been keeping us really
she's a
positive.
sweetie. She's running around here this morning.
She's been entertaining the whole station this morning.
Anna's 32 years old, and there's a benefit this weekend that we'll talk about in just a few moments, but I can't imagine also being pregnant and having this come upon me, and you have just been such a positive light in our studio this morning to everybody, and inspiration. And how are you doing it?
Just to have the support of family and friends and even complete strangers often who have really reached out to us and turned what could be a really hopeless and situation of suffering into one of hope, and really a lot of desire to help others in the future. And I mean, we have so much paying it forward that we have to do at this point that we're never going to be done. I need to be in remission for centuries to pay it back. Yeah.
And Brian, with the short time we have left, how have you been doing holding up as a husband?
Okay, it's difficult. It doesn't seem like something that can happen to do chemo and be pregnant, but there's an amazing staff at St. Joe's Hospital, and our friends that and family that are supporting us at Covenant Hospital, where I'm going to medical school. It's through other people, it really, really helps.
Right.
But sometimes you just get, down. But there's good days and bad days. So
we can feel the prayers of our friends and family, like it's tangible.
That is awesome. There's a benefit happening in just a couple weeks, and Tiffany, you have a little bit more information on that.
Yes, November 3rd, we're having a dinner benefit at Grace Baptist Church in Saginaw from 4 to 9, and there'll be a silent auction for you guys from 5 to 7, so we hope everyone can come out and join us, and tickets are available at the door if you can't get them ahead of time. So we're really looking forward to helping this family out. We love them so much.
Definitely. Well, Anna and Brian, it's been nice to have you guys on the show today, and thank you for sharing your story. I'm sure it was very inspiring to a lot of our viewers out there today. Just when you think you're not strong, you realize that you're even stronger than you thought. Yeah. So thank you, Anna. All right, let's send it over to Jason to see if we are going to get some more